Change the font to Times New Roman, size 12. Change the spacing from whatever this is to single with no special spaces after the paragraphs. Change the justification to center. Make sure your cursor is at the top of the page. The top is controlled by the 1-inch margin default, but your title needs to be 2 inches from the top of the page. Go to the Layout tab, click Margins, then go down to Custom Margins. Change the top margin from 1 inch to 2 inches. We're going to leave this alone for now, but we'll come back to it later. Put your cursor at the very end of your title and hit Enter 6 times. You will begin writing on the 6th line. So there are 5 single spaces between your title and the following information. Put the type of paper you're writing here. If you're unsure of what to do, you can leave it as a term paper. But if you're writing a book review or a bibliographic essay, it makes sense to say that here. Hit Enter and enter again so that there are 2 spaces between each line. Use Professor and leave off titles like Doctor. Check your syllabus for how the professor prefers their name, whether they use initials or shortened versions of their name. Check the syllabus to see how they have introduced themselves to you in writing. Add Harding School of Theology. And then this will be Searcy, Arkansas. Put your cursor at the end of the line and hit Enter 8 times so that there are 7 single spaces between this text and the next text. You will type on the 8th line. Again, you will have 2 spaces between lines here. On this line, put the course number. Look at your syllabus. In this case, I've pulled the course number for Advanced Theological Research, which is BMin 5990. And that's all you need. So you'll want those letter prefixes and then the number. That's all considered part of the course number. Put your cursor at the end of the line and hit Enter 8 times. There are 7 single spaces between this and the next text. You will type on the 8th line. Write your name here. Those of you who go by middle names or initials, that's fine. Just decide what you want your scholarly pen name to be and be consistent. Follow this format for the date. 2 inches from the top, 5 single spaces between here and here, 2 spaces between each line, 7 single spaces between here and here, 2 spaces between each line, 7 single spaces between here and here, 2 single spaces between each line. Before we finish with the title page, we should set the correct margins and spacing for the rest of the paper. Make sure you're on the second page. Go to the Layout tab again, click Margins, go down to Custom Margins, change the top margin from 2 inches to 1 inch. Then come down and change this from whole document to this point forward. This should allow you to retain the 2-inch margin on the first page while proceeding with 1-inch margins for the rest of your paper. Don't forget to change your justification to left and your spacing back to double-spaced. If you're working on a guided research paper, a thesis or dissertation, or anything that will be bound in print, you have one more margin to change. Go to the Layout tab, click Margins, then change your left margin to 1.5 inches for the whole document. This allows enough room in the gutter so that the binding doesn't swallow the text.